Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Sarah Thompson, and my guests are from the production and play Salt, Root, and Row. They're actresses Amy Loui and Donna Weinsting. Thank you both for being here again. Yeah. This is great. I mean, we're talking about the play that you're in right now that's running at the Kranzberg Arts Center through May 12th.
Correct.
I want to kind of get into some of the details. I mean, so this is a play, it's an American premiere. So this is...
Never been done here before.
So where was it prior to this? It was just over in the UK?
Yes, it was. It was over in the UK. It had a problem. I think its premiere performance was in London, and from there it went to, I can't
It's been in Wales also.
Yes,
in
it
a
has.
couple of theaters in Wales. I do have to mention, too, besides the three of us, there is a wonderful character. We have one man in our show, Eric Dean White, and it's a lovely role.
Oh,
so we are a quartet.
Yes, we are.
And when you were sitting around, since you have to do Welsh accents, which off camera we talked about are not easy accents to actually do. I mean, how was that when you do your read through and your rehearsals? Are you kind of each looking at each other when you do your accents?
We were mumbling, trying very desperately to say these intricate Welsh words. We had a dialect coach, Teresa Doggett, who is from Wales, so she was very, very helpful.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. And how much talk about, too, I mean, the difference of, with this play, clearly you can't separate the fact of where it's set versus if it were somewhere else. But, I mean, talk about some of the uniqueness that's brought through in the play about Welsh culture, what you learn or what the audience learns or takes away from it.
You know, my character moved away when she was young and moved to Bristol, which is not too far away. You know, she just like just over the line, just far enough to not be at home anymore. But part of her journey during the show is that she does start to reconnect with her Welsh roots, and it's brought up particularly by her aunt and her mother, just in not only the stories that they tell during the course of the show, but their relationship with the land and basically the sea.
Yes.
The sea that surrounds them, that they have all lived on their entire lives.
Right, because when you look at the set, and I was reading a review about it, that the sea plays such an integral role in not just Welsh culture, but just obviously in this play.
Yes.
Talk more about that. I mean,
and especially in the countryside where this takes place, it's very mythical. They rely a lot on stories passed down, and mermen and dragons, which is the symbol of Wales. They have a dragon, and we tell a lot of those stories.
Yeah, there we go. There we got a little hint of the accent. I mean, what would you say overall that the audience is going to walk away with in terms of this universality about love, about family, about motherhood, about family, and essentially losing what's inevitable, perhaps, are your parents. What's something that the audience really walks away with after seeing the play?
I think they walk away with a better sense of, as I said before, letting people have their own choices. And being able to accept and respect those choices, even though you disagree with them very much. The ending to this show is different, and it does bring up a lot of questions, but ultimately it's about sacrifice and love and acceptance.
And it's also, I have to say, especially for all the characters, for all four of the characters, it's very hopeful.
Yes.
So even faced with these really dramatic, very intense, very human situation of aging parents or of failing marriage or something, ultimately, with respect and hope, there's an enormous amount of, I don't know, just the possibilities, all the possibilities that are out there.
And it sounds drab and dreary. It is a deep subject, but there's a great deal of humor in this place. A great deal. The Welsh have a really vibrant sense of humor, and that's played throughout the play.
In it. No, and sometimes to address these topics, I know we focus on the heavy aspect of it, but it's always carried in a certain way. After this, you head to Houston because you've co-partnered. There's a co-partnership with Stages in Houston. So when will you be in Houston after the St. Louis run?
The show opens in October, so basically we have our run down in Houston at Stages for the month of October. And if I can, just really quickly, this cooperative co-production with Stages is something that Upstream, Philip Boehm, the artistic director at Upstream, has been trying to develop, and Ken McLaughlin, who is the artistic director down at Stages and was our director, they are both now really excited about the possibility of building kind of a cooperative in regional theaters. It's beginning with these two. They're hoping to have a third company join us. But it's kind of to exchange these works and the talents and the perspectives of all these different groups and kind of bring them together.
Oh, well, thank you for showing. That's important. I
Yeah.
think that's great to have that collaboration, and thank you for sharing that. Thank you.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you. Well, we've got the information there for you on the screen. Go check it out. Go to Upstream Theater's website, which is upstreamtheater.org, for more details about the play. But it's Salt, Root, and Row, and it's running now through May 12th at the Kranzberg Arts Center. But like I said, for full details, head to the website upstreamtheater.org. And thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
All right, well, there's more STL Live right after this. Please stay with us.